What's up, Speedway fans? A quick update video today regarding the incident at Redcar last night. I've waited until there's been confirmation from the official channels on the well-being of everybody involved before making this video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Last night, the semi-final second leg of the BSN Series trophy was held at the Ecco Arena, where the Redcar Bears faced off against the Glasgow Tigers. The much anticipated event was one of the closest matchups of the season, with both teams keeping both legs within just a few points throughout 28 heats of racing. With the tie going into the 29th heat over two legs 85-83, everything relied on the 8 riders in the final 2 races of the meeting. However, in heat 14, Jake Allen was chasing down Glasgow's Leon Flint when he collided with the air fence on bend 4. Allen's bike took off from underneath him like a rocket and went catapulting straight over the first fence, hit the exterior safety fence and came tumbling down the neutral zone. Sadly, as the bike hit the external fence, it collided with a number of spectators in attendance, 2 of which had to be taken to hospital to be checked over. This morning, Monday the 13th of October, Redcar put out the following statement. During heat 14 of last night's semi-final fixture against Glasgow, an incident occurred in which a bike cleared the safety fence and struck the secondary barrier beyond it. As a result, 3 supporters required attention from the on-site medical team, with 2 taken to James Cook University Hospital for precautionary checks. We are pleased to confirm that both were discharged later that evening, and all 3 supporters are now safely home with no serious injuries. Redcar Speedway would like to extend our sincere thanks to the attending medical persons from Medics UK and our dedicated volunteer staff for their prompt and professional response to the situation. And that's the statement from the Redcar Bears. Let's start with the best and most important news, and that's that all 3 spectators involved in the incident are okay. That is absolutely fantastic. Jake Allen has also released a statement saying that he's walked away with no long-lasting injuries, but is feeling pretty second-hand. Let's look at the positives. I won't be posting the crash on here, but after watching it numerous times, thank God that bike didn't travel a few feet further through the air. I know there's going to be Speedway people with physical and mental discomfort today, but I'm sure you'll all agree that this incident could have been much worse if the safety standards of Speedway were not as strict as they are. At the beginning of the 2025 season, a safety briefing was brought in by the SCB to improve safety at meetings, following an incident between the machine of Craig Cook and the track photographer. A big part of this safety briefing was about teaching officials, and especially photographers, the dangers of operating inside the neutral zone between the track and the second exterior fence. There would have been many times in years prior to the incident this weekend where photographers would have been in the neutral zone coming out of bend 4, as it's such an incredible place to capture photos. But this is a sobering reminder of the importance of keeping the neutral zone clear, and more importantly, keeping people safe. Whoever installed both safety fences at Redcar should be on every Bears fan's to buy a beer list. Because considering the weight of that machine and how fast it went flying into the first fence, maybe the quality of the installation was the difference between this being an incident and being a much more serious incident. As Redcar said in their statement, a huge thank you to all the medical staff and volunteers who dealt with the incident. Without these amazing people, Speedway would be an impossibility. I wish everybody with any physical or mental pain from yesterday the very best. My DMs are always open on social media, so please don't suffer in silence. The next thing to talk about is how the showdown will be settled. With Heat 14 being awarded a 4-2 to the Glasgow Tigers, the matchup ended as an 87-87 draw with 1 race to go. So who's going to go through and face the Poole Pirates in the grand final? This is an exceptionally uncommon scenario, because after 29 heats of racing, usually the event would have been called off, and rightly so, with both teams having ridden the same amount of heats. Whoever was winning after 29 would progress through. But what are the odds of after 29 heats of racing, it's an 87-87 draw in a knockout event? I'm not sure this has ever happened in such a late and important stage of a knockout tournament before, but Rule 012.1.26 says that the team with the most amount of heat advantages over the 2 legs will proceed to the final. Over the 2 legs, Glasgow had 7 heat advantages against the Bears, and Redcar had 8 heat advantages over the Tigers. If this had also been a draw, it would have, no matter how laughable, gone down to a classic Speedway coin toss. Thank God it didn't. So the Redcar Bears will advance through to the BSN Series final, where they will face off against the South Coast's Poole Pirates. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe. Both are 100% free. And I'll see you guys in the next one.